Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? I'm the Frame and welcome back to the next episode of my Diablo 2 Lore Destruction Let's Play with the Amazon. Alright, so in the last episode we did finally take down Diablo. We made our way through the Chaos Sanctuary, unlocked all of the seals, all 5 seals, to spawn Diablo, and we fought him, and it was difficult, it was epic, it was awesome, and embarrassing at the same time. We did eventually take him down, but not after dying a couple times, which is sad, but you know what? It's just how it goes sometimes. I'm not perfect, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, in today's episode, we're going to start making our way through Act 5, which is the last act in the game, at least for this difficulty. And to start things off, I guess, I got to run over here. There's a look at my quests here. As you can see, I have completed every quest so far, except for this one, actually, for Charcy. Might go back at some point and imbue something. Right now, there's not really anything I need to imbue, so it's just like, whatever. But we got people we can talk to here. Mala? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Anyways, she's kind of going to be the person we're going to sell our items to a lot, as well as the person that will heal us if we need healing and that kind of stuff. And she doesn't have a quest for us just yet, but she will have one for us later on. What we actually got to do is we got to run over here to this guy, and he's the guy that will repair all our items and stuff. He's kind of the blacksmith kind of person. So we're going to talk to him here, and he has a mission for us. We have to go and take down Shenk, who is this siege captain person. He is the overseer, and we have to go take him down because he is bombarding the area with catapults. Not so good. So yeah, that's what we gotta do here in today's episode. We're gonna take on this first quest, and Decker Kane's right over here. You can talk to him. He says stuff, but we don't really care. This guy, we'll talk to him a bit later, and he'll have a quest for us. And then there's Neelathak over here, and I'm not gonna give things away. I'm sure a lot of you already know about, you know, this guy, what he does later on, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. What we are gonna do is we're gonna head on out into the big bad world and start our Act 5 quests. So what we gotta do here is head out into the bloody foothills, and we have to make our way all the way up to the tippy top of the foothills to take down Shenk. And along the way, we can help out these various barbarians that are out here trying to take down enemies like we are. And we can save them, we can not save them. It's really not a big deal. But if you do kind of help them out, they will assist you at some capacity of taking down these various enemies. You know, as you can see, they are attacking these enemies, so they are doing a little bit of damage, but in all honesty, it's really not that big of a deal. You don't really have to do anything with them. This area is actually really good for getting some XP. These guys give pretty decent XP at this point in the game, especially on Players 8. I will probably do a little video a little later on, probably the next video. At the beginning of each act, kind of so far throughout this entire playthrough, I've kind of given what I like to do at the beginning of this act kind of thing, you know, in order to get certain items or gain levels or whatever. That video will probably be the next one because there's an area, or at least a couple enemies that I like to do some runs on that give pretty good XP in order to get me up to a particular level that I like to be at this point in the game. So I'll go over that a little bit later. Not going to go over that right now. Just going to continue making my way up the bloody foothills here and hopefully take on Shenk and destroy him. See what kind of items we have around here. Nothing that we really care about. Actually, I could pick up some potions, and I'm going to use some multiple shot here. Get some AoE damage down, because why not? And if you've been noticing, there are kind of these fire, yeah, that right there. Those are the catapults I was talking about earlier. Sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's poison. So you gotta watch out for those. Try not to get hit by those, but they really don't do all that much damage in general. So it's really not a huge deal, but still, maybe look out for them. If you are low, they could kill you, I suppose. So this area, I don't even have my map on. There we go. So this area that we're going through here, essentially will always go in this direction. If you're kind of looking at my cursor here, it will always go in this upwards direction. So that's essentially just kind of the direction you need to go here at this first part of the act. Just kind of this upwards direction. You can go around and kill all the enemies. Normally I do that, but for the purposes of the episode or this this part, I am just gonna kind of make my way through here, not taking down every enemy because that's gonna take a really long time, and I don't want things to get as long as the last episode was. That episode was practically 40 minutes, and that is twice as long as what I like it or like my videos to be. So I apologize for that. But that's kind of what it had to be, I guess. Diablo just had so much health. Oh my goodness, that battle just took forever. It was difficult. I did die a couple times, but it was just more the fact that he had so much health that it just took so long. But I guess we were able to take him down without too much trouble. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna continue making our way up here, and it looks like we're about halfway up. Once you get to this kind of area, you're right about halfway up. The Bloody Foothills. Take down these couple enemies here. Nothing on that body. And actually, I could switch around my potions a little bit because I actually don't have any mana potions right now. So that's what I'm going to do. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go like this. Put these guys over here. And I thought I saw a mana potion right there. Gonna go ahead and put that in the 4 slot. Don't really use that many mana potions in general, but it's good to have them, just in case I need a little bit more mana to use multiple shot or something like that. And once I haven't really talked about this kind of stuff too much, but once I get to maybe closer to level 40, I might do some crafting with the Project Cube to possibly get a little bit better helm. The helm that I'm using right now, it's a rune word and it's pretty decent, but the stats that it has on it really aren't all that beneficial to the build that I'm going for. So I might do a little bit of crafting a little later on to maybe find a helmet that has a little bit better mana leech on it, actually, which would allow me to use multiple shot a little bit more effectively, because since I'm shooting out so many arrows, with every enemy that I hit, I'm getting back mana based on that, and that will allow me to shoot out more arrows. Well, use multiple shot a lot more, which will allow me to do a lot more AoE damage and take down enemies even faster. Oh, I just leveled up there. That was crazy. All right, so we're gonna pick up this wand actually in this quab. And what kind of room do I have in my inventory? I got pretty much a lot of room. Alright, so we're going to pick up that stuff. I'm going to pick up those 2 mana potions there. Pick up that, and actually I should probably use my skill points here. I'm going to just use multiple shot here to take those guys down as quickly as possible. And there we go, and there we go. Alright, so we did level up here, so we're going to go ahead and throw points into dexterity, of course. I pressed the wrong button. Dexterity, there we go. And then am I being hit by something? No, I'm not. Okay. And then I'm going to put this point into Valkyrie. I want to get my Valkyrie up a little bit higher. I don't know how many points I'm going to put into her at the for right now. Maybe up to 10 points just to get her to be pretty strong. And then I'll probably put a few more points into multiple shot. Get that up to around 10 arrows per shot. Right now it's at 7, so I'll probably be putting in another 3 points or so eventually. Get that up to 9, I think. And then probably put a few more points into Pierce and Critical Strike just to get those up a little bit higher so that my percentages are just a little bit better. But, I can't really do that right now. Actually, I didn't even put a point anywhere, did I? I meant to put that right there for Valkyrie. I was talking about it too much, I guess. Anyways, as you see, that was a cold damage one. Avoid those because those will slow you. And, oh, I kind of avoided that, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to keep going here, and I think I'm right about halfway up. And here's one of the catapults that I was talking about. You can destroy them, and you probably, I don't know, you don't really have to, I suppose. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it, just because, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to take this guy down, take this guy down, and take down the guys that are attacking my mercenary over there. There we go. And I'm going to pick up those arrows, and just kind of see, I guess I had quite a few arrows already in my quiver. And let's see here, pick up that money. Keep heading my way up here. and not get hit by those fire attacks. Where's my mercenary and my Valkyrie? Guys, get over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? And these guys actually do quite a bit of damage, so you gotta watch out for them. And it's sometimes hard to see where their attacks are going, because they have this, like, they shoot these tendrils, I guess, down into the ground, and they shoot up where you're standing. So it's kind of hard to see where their attacks are. If you kind of watch closely, you see that kind of popped up there. You know, you just got to kind of watch out for those, kite around a little bit if they are aggroing you. If they're aggroing, you know, your tanks, then it's really not that big of a deal. I just got smacked in the face with that lightning damaged guy there. I'm going to pick up that diamond. I don't know why. You do need jewels in order to do the crafting. So I'm going to be keeping a lookout for those guys along the way as well. Keep the jewels handy. Because I do want to do some crafting a little later on. Jewels and gems, I guess, is both jewels and gems. But we're going to keep going here, and we should be coming upon Shenk before too long here. Looks like we have another one of those catapults right in front of us. So after I take down these guys, I'll take down that catapult. See ya, pal. Alright, so we're going to just take this guy down just for anyhow. You guys can go attack that guy. There we go. Take this guy down. And, you know, if you're watching my experience bar, you can see it is actually going up fairly steadily. So, yeah, you know, if you want to do a little bit of leveling up, this is a decent place to do it. There's a little bit better area coming up here that I'll explain later, like I said earlier. But, you know, just keep that in mind that this is actually a fairly decent area. Nothing under that body. Going to use some... Oh, see? You see that? I saw it coming. I just had to dodge out of the way. Going to take these guys down. I wish my Valkyrie would get in there, but she seems to just kind of want to hang out, I guess. Maybe she's a little tired. I don't know. Take these guys down here. And... wow, there's a lot of them. Run over here, get a little bit closer. I'm going to run up here actually, just in case. So if they do aggro me, they'll be funneled up the stairs, and it'll be a little bit easier for me to attack each one of them. Just using the terrain to your advantage. It's a pretty good strategy to use. There we go. Pick up that ring and small charm. Small charm, please. And run over here, take these guys down. Looks like my my mercenary did level up there, so that's kind of nice. What level is he at? He is at level 35. It should be actually the same level I am. Alright, so pick up the money. Run through the fire because I don't care. Take these guys down. One behind me, gotta take this guy down here quick. Gonna run over this way. And I do actually want to be keeping a lookout for a better bow. Something I haven't really talked about all that much recently is the fact that, you know, the bow that I'm using right now is really quite good, but you know, it is a rune word. It's rune word Zephyr. And if I do find a better bow that has 2 sockets in it, I would like to upgrade this because it'll have a little bit higher base damage. Not a whole lot higher, but a little bit is a little bit. And I have the runes to do it. I have another Ort and Eth, so it's really not that big of a deal. I have a bunch of runes in my stash, actually, that just kind of need to be used. They're just kind of sitting there, so I might as well upgrade if I can. So if I do see a like a battle bow or something like that, which is there's the short battle bow and the long battle bow. And both of those, you know, have pretty high damage. I'd rather have the short battle bow, actually, just because it has a little bit faster attack speed. Not a whole lot faster, but it is a little bit faster. Not as fast as the bow that I'm using, which is kind of sad, but it has a lot higher damage output. So, I would probably like to pick that guy up, I think. And I should be coming upon Shenk here before too long, I would think. Try and not face tank these guys too much. Kite back a little bit, let him just stand there and take it to the face. There we go. Take these guys down. There we go. Morningstar, don't care. War Axe, don't care. Pick up the money. Don't care about any of that other stuff. So, when we do find Shenk, he will be surrounded by a bunch of these enemies that we've been fighting on our way up here. And it's really not that hard of a battle in general. There's just a bunch of enemies, and that's really about it. He's pretty easy to take down. It really shouldn't be that hard. And I just got poisoned by one of the catapults, but it doesn't look like it's doing really any damage to me. Gonna take these guys down here. I picked up an oil potion on accident. Oops. Going to not get attacked by that guy. Gonna kite back a little bit. There we go. Alright, we got some money here that we're gonna pick up. There we go. Nothing really nothing that isn't really anything else of use that I really want. Gonna use a multiple shot here, I guess. Use up all of my mana. Take these guys down. Gonna kill these catapults as well. Ooh. Thought something was gonna drop on me there, so I gotta get out of the way. Alright, take these guys down because I don't really have a good reason. You don't really have to take them down, but I'm going to, I guess. I'm gonna pick up this money over here as well. I did lose quite a bit of money when I died a couple of those times, you know, in the last episode. But it's not a huge deal. There's just so much money in this game, you know, to be had, because you sell all the items that you find, and you can make so much money. And you can always just be like farming items, really. Like in the one episode that I was going through Lower Cross, that's actually a really good area to find items, because there's a lot of chests and baskets and other breakable objects that you know, have items in them. And that's just a really good area to, you know, farm money, actually. If you're really low on money, you can go there, get a bunch of items and sell them, and you got a bunch of money. I'm going to pick up that ring there. And I don't need potions. Take this catapult down. And there we go. Take these guys down. And, wow, I'm not getting attacked by those guys. You can't even see it sometimes. It's so annoying. Take these guys down. Alright, mercenary, get your butt over here. What are you doing? He's just standing. Okay, now he wants to come over here. Okay, so if you just noticed there, my quest log did just pop up. That means that Shenk is probably right there, actually. He's right up ahead. And again, like I said earlier, there is a bunch of these enemies that we've been fighting along the way. It's right up here. And I'm going to go in this corner, actually, and just use multiple shot. I'm going to use a potion, a mana potion, that is. And so I can just keep shooting out these arrows. Do a lot of AoE damage. And that's Shenk right there. Shenk the Overseer. He's the one with the whip. And I'm getting attacked. I'm going to take this guy out, actually. You can see he's the big black monster there. And he has, you know, he's extra strong. You can see underneath his health bar there, extra strong, which means he's, well, extra strong. He'll hit really hard, so you want to avoid that. But also he whips, you know, his allies, and I guess they do more damage. I'm not exactly positive, but you got to watch out for those guys. And it looks like I actually have taken them all down already. So I just got to take down Shenk. So like I said earlier, this battle was really quite easy. And just letting my mercenary, my Valkyrie, tank for me, and I'm just going to shoot him like this. And he's going to go down here before too long. And there we go. Not that hard. And once you take him down, all the catapults that are in the area just kind of shoot stuff. They won't hurt you. As you can see, I'm just running through it. It's just kind of a neat visual effect, really. Alright, so we've taken down Shenk. I'm going to go around here and pick up all the money that has been dropped. Because I am super greedy. Alright, so we got pick up some money there. And there wasn't really any other items. No. Okay. So now that we have taken down Shenk, we can head up this way. And we want to get the waypoint. So you just head up these stairs. And the waypoint will be right here. So we're going to pick up that waypoint and make our way back to back to town here and talk to Lazarus or Lazark. Lazak. I don't know. Anyways, now that we have taken down Shenk the Overseer, he will actually sell his items for less money, which is really nice. Although we're not really going to be buying anything from him, because buying items from vendors really isn't all that beneficial, unless it's like getting a belt or something with higher resistances. But I already have a pretty good belt, plus I'm not really going for resistances or defense in general since I am a glass cannon, so I don't really care at the moment. But the other thing is we want to definitely keep our equipment repaired, so we're going to take care of that. We're actually going to run over here to Deckard Cain really quick and identify our items, and then sell everything, because I'm sure everything that I just picked up is a bunch of junk. So we're going to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We don't care about that. That has pretty high fire resist, so I'm actually going to hang on to that for the moment. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. This has a lot higher, so we're going to get rid of that, and we're just going to keep everything else. And I think I'm actually going to end things here for today. In the next episode, I will probably be going over a few things I like to do here in Act 5. And then after that, I'll be doing the next quest. So we'll look at my journal here really quick. And, oh, the one other thing I forgot to mention. So, he will also actually, as a reward for completing this quest, he will socket one of our items for us. So if we wanted to socket our gloves, sure, wait, no, we can't socket gloves, never mind. So if we had like a different helm or something like that and we wanted to socket it, we could, pop it in there and it would have another socket in it. In normal difficulty, he'll give one socket. If it's nightmare difficulty, I believe it's 2 sockets, and if it's hell difficulty, 3 sockets. So, that's how that goes. But we're not going to do that right now. Maybe a little later on, we'll maybe do something with that. But for right now, that will be that. Again, we will be taking on the next quest a little later on, which is finding the soldiers in the frigid highlands. But we're not going to do that for right now. We're going to save that for a later episode. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any comments, questions, advice, go ahead and leave those in the comments section. If you'd like to stay up to date with what I'm doing here with my Diablo 2 lore instruction Let's Play, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I also appreciate it if you went over to my Facebook page and my Twitch page and follow me over there. But until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all next time.